Buonasera. It is Friday evening. Rhodey and I are making a Ghee tonic for the Ayurveda class coming up. I will be bringing samples to those of you who are taking the class, which will be not this Saturday, tomorrow, it'll be next week, 17. The Zoom class is on the 18th. Change my lighting here. I cannot get samples to you. You can make this. So very simple recipe. This is an Ojas building tonic that ideally you're having in the morning. So we reviewed this a while ago. Great practices to start getting into an Ayurvedic lifestyle medicine. Scraping the tongue, cleaning the teeth, flossing, rinsing the mouth. Also oil pulling, coconut or sesame oil. Excuse me, cleaning the nostrils, neti pot. And nasi oil at the nostrils to basically protect the lungs, protect the bronchial passages. I know, Rhodey, he's down there growling. So after all that process in the morning and before your asana meditation practice, a date with some ghee to begin this Ojas building process, and you're off and running into your day. So what I'm going to do tonight is melt down this. This is about 1.5 cups of ghee straight from the jar. I've been trying a couple of different brands just to see what I like the most. This one is Zaida. This is Middle Eastern ghee that I got from a Middle Eastern store. Here in the Strip District, there are many varieties out there. So essentially, I'm going to be melting this down on the stove. I'll start that now. Don't want to boil it. You just want to get it liquefied. I never use a microwave, so I would not recommend putting this in the microwave. With your dates, get a nice medjool date. Take the pits out. Place them in your jar. Typically by the time, so I'll do 2 jars at a time. By the time I get the dates going, the ghee is ready. So I am just cutting in half, taking the pit out, 1 in each jar. Medjool dates are very nice and meaty. You can get any date you want, but I would recommend the medjool dates. They have a nice fat, meaty consistency to them. They're very lovely. These are nice with tahini. They're nice with almond butter. They're nice with yogurt. Later on down the road in this class, thought that one didn't have a pit. We will get more into food properties, food combining. Ayurveda is, the food system in Ayurveda is very big on proper food combining. So things that they don't like, things like one is avocado with banana or avocado with melon. That's kind of a no-no in Ayurveda. So as you can see, I'm about 3/4 of the way full with these dates. And my ghee is ready. The ghee is ready. So there you can see that. And I'm just going to pour this right over top. Those of you that don't feel comfortable free pouring, you can use a colander or something. I free pour all the time. I've been in the kitchen a long time, many years, so I free pour. Let's see that there. Let's get the other one. So I will typically, make sure you can see this, I will typically leave this sit out. I'll put a piece of cheesecloth over it. You can also put just a napkin, a little piece of cloth right over top. And I'm gonna let this sit. You could, if you wanted to, take your lid upside down and just give it a little bit of room. So I'm not completely closing it off yet. I would not seal this right away. Let this come back to temp And then basically when you see the ghee and the date start to come together and become more of that original color of the ghee, you're set. Then you can put the lid on, tighten, and then leave it off to the side. So I do not refrigerate these ever. I leave them sit out. If you do not have air conditioning, or if it's very, very, very hot and humid, the coolest possible place in your home would probably be the best option to store this, much like chocolate. So if you're in, Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, out of the country where it's very hot and humid, maybe then, yeah, you could refrigerate. I'll actually check with some colleagues to see about that, but I wouldn't worry about it if it's not humid and very hot. So that's pretty much it. We're going to be reviewing this in the class on next Saturday, this tonic and why it's good for us. And if you're interested in these classes, I'll probably be repeating the introductory classes at some point, but these are going to be rolling classes. So each one is going to build on the other. And yes, you can get the material, the content, if you can't make it, and just kind of follow along at your own pace. That's all. Have a great night. Ciao, ciao.